Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at something that could be a fantastic entry point into the world of electronics or just a fun weekend project. The new 2024 electronic module, DIY Kit Parts, 16 Music Soundbox, Assembly Practice Electronic Components Accessories. This kit is designed specifically for those who want to get hands-on experience with electronic assembly, particularly soldering and component identification. Right out of the box, one receives a collection of electronic components: resistors, capacitors, transistors, an integrated circuit, a speaker, buttons, and a PCB, printed circuit board. The components seem reasonably well organized, though it's always a good idea to double-check everything against the parts list, which is typically included or available online. The PCB itself appears to be of decent quality, with clearly marked pads for soldering. The core purpose of this kit is practice. It's not just about building a functional soundbox, it's about learning the process. One learns how to identify different types of components by their markings and shapes, understand their polarity for components like electrolytic capacitors and diodes, and most importantly, practice soldering techniques. Soldering is a fundamental skill in electronics, and having a dedicated practice kit like this allows one to hone that skill without the pressure of working on a more complex or expensive project. The assembly process involves soldering each component onto its designated spot on the PCB. This requires a soldering iron, solder, and potentially some flux and desoldering braid for corrections. The instructions, if provided clearly, guide the builder step by step, usually starting with smaller components and moving to larger ones. It's a process that requires patience and attention to detail. A beginner might find it challenging initially, but that's part of the learning curve. Successfully soldering each joint and seeing the circuit come together is quite rewarding. Once all the components are soldered and the assembly is complete, the kit promises a functional 16 music soundbox. This means the finished product should be able to play 16 different musical tunes or sounds when triggered, likely by pressing buttons connected to the circuit. The quality and variety of these sounds would be a key factor in the final enjoyment of the built project. It's a tangible result of the assembly practice. For someone looking to dip their toes into electronics, this 2024 kit seems like a solid choice. It provides all the necessary parts except tools like the soldering iron, and a clear goal: a working soundbox. It reinforces basic electronic concepts and provides essential soldering practice. It's suitable for students, hobbyists, or anyone curious about how electronic circuits are put together. The fact that it's a 2024 model might suggest updated components or design, though without a direct comparison to previous versions, it's hard to say definitively. Overall, it appears to be a valuable tool for learning and practicing fundamental electronic assembly skills, culminating in a fun, functional device.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.